Your certified most accurate 4-zone weather with Chief Meteorologist Chris Suchan.
Okay, a weather alert day, and we were at the fall premiere earlier, and there was somebody with an umbrella nearby.
Yes.
They were heeding the warning.
Yes, that's right.
Well, we had a few pop-ups in Bexar County. Not as much coverage as I would have liked to have seen for a lot of those zip codes that wanted to see some rain.
Sure.
Parts of the area had flood advisories. We had a couple flash flood warnings today. So,
Yeah.
let's start there. This is going to go back in time over the past 12 hours. Last night we had that batch of rain developing. Valverde County, Edwards County, expanded across the hill country, down into Medina and some of Uvalde County. You'll notice that we did get a few scrapes from it in Bexar County, the northwest side, west side, and down into the south end. But ultimately, the air a little bit more stable behind the outflow boundary, driven by this commotion. So it was really hard to reset after it moved through for this batch coming down, which has been running into a much more stable environment. See how it zaps the storms coming from Austin into Comal toward Bexar County here. So a little bit of an unfortunate scenario there in terms of how things laid out after the initial push of wind from the rain-cooled air moved across. Here's that big outflow boundary, and it's coming through with breezes, but I just take a look at the skies outside our studio here. Very stable skies, not the type you want to see with an outflow boundary to pop big thunderstorms. So just a slight rain chance along it as it moves by, especially down towards the southwest side. And here you can see there's still some rain in the area. Let's go and remove the clouds, just show you live power Doppler radar here. Little sprinkles and patches of rain fissured around Canyon Lake. San Marcos seen a little bit of rainfall, and New Braunfels on the edge of it. Down the road into Seguin, Geronimo here. Here you have Kingsbury. You see these scatter showers and thunderstorms we've had moving across the county, heading to the south, southeast. Patches of rain from Gonzales into Welder, Moulton into Shiner and Yoakum. Light to moderate patches of some rain. Pretty good thunderstorm been coming through DeWitt County there in Cuero, where it was around 100 degrees. So that's got perhaps some gusts 40 to 50 miles an hour as it's heading to the south. And just a few little sprinkles out of Scosa to Wilson County, where we had this large area of 1 to 3 inches of rainfall. That put that flash flood warning into effect, which now looks like it has expired, just outside of Floresville. Do want to update you here. You see some of these rainfall totals that we have, some pretty impressive batches of rainfall here, over 3 inches, about 2.5, 3.5 inches of rain here. The river flood warning has expired or been canceled up there in Hunt. The river has not risen, so this is now old information. The forecast level is for smaller rise, and that flood warning is now over with. In terms of rainfall, how about Gary Seidel from our 4-zone weather watchers in Floresville? He had 3.5 inches of rainfall today. Look at those temperatures. Nice and cool. Raul B. Rodriguez Law, Weather Cam View. Again, here in San Antonio, there's the outflow boundary, but that's a much more stable looking sky. Your day tomorrow, it is a 30% chance of a shower or thunderstorm, 93. We still have the moisture. It's going to be in South Texas for the next couple of days to bubble up showers or thunderstorms, but I don't see anything that's really out of control for a flood risk. There could be a scrappy little thunderstorm tomorrow that moves across in a few spots. But again, just a 30% chance tomorrow across our 4 zones, and also on Saturday. In total rainfall, additional rainfall, there could be a spot or two gets an inch plus of rain, but it's going to be a lower chance, 30%. And let's wrap this up with our 7-day forecast here as we look at your weekend. 30% chance Friday, Saturday. I lowered the highs a touch too. Sunday, 96. So we got a lot of mid-90s here on the board, and a 30% chance next Tuesday. Out west, still a chance for a few showers of thunderstorms over the next couple of days in the 90s. Hill country, we'll keep it at about a 30% chance Friday, Saturday for a shower thunderstorm. Here's our eastern zone extended forecast. Guys, over to you.